What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. This video is going to be another coin making method slash candy making method for the new Color Smash promo. So yesterday I did put out a video, and that was purely based on completing the master set. That would be a one-time thing. You would make coins and candy, and that definitely still stands as of today. It could change, but as of right now, you can still do that method. It works. It's a one-time thing because it's not a repeatable set, but this is going to be based around something that is repeatable. So if we do the calculations, that's what it's all about. So if we go to the store, we can see it's going to be revolved around these letter pieces mainly. So if we check out the letter pieces, we know O, L, and M are 1850 candy. The B, Y, C, N's are 2950. U, R, and K is 4500. So the ones that are 4500 are going for about 40k to 45k at least. I know for sure R, I've seen it sell at 45k just scrolling through there. But those are going for about 45k. The middle ones are going for about 20 to 30k, somewhere in there. Kind of depends. It's hard to see because you can't filter down each letter, unfortunately. At least I don't know how to, because all of them have, if you type in an R, all of it still pops up. So I think it's easier for some letters that aren't in there. And I will show you the prices on that. And then O, L, and M are the cheapest. So we're going to go ahead and just show you. And that definitely plays into the coin making method. So if you sort it by collectibles, they're just popping up first right now. But I also want to sort by Easter or the Color Smash. That way we can see. So we know the lower ones, and we want to go to programs, scroll down, it'll be on the bottom. And by Color Smash, it's the same ones. They won't switch. But like I said, if you type in some letters, maybe it pops up. I'm not having the greatest luck with it with some of them. So we can see 38,000 for the U's. Like, the issue is if you type in R, they'll all pop up because they all say Color Smash letter under them. So the letters that aren't in the Color Smash letter, they will pop up. So like B, that also pops up. So like I said, 28 for like the middle ones, they're probably about 20 to 30,000. From the top ones is about 40,000 ish, and then the lower ones are, we know they're decently cheap depending on how you look at it. They're about 13 to 14,000. So I want to show you a couple methods to basically farm these and use them. And I want to do the calculations so you guys understand there might be better methods out there and you might be kind of wasting your time if you know of a method that you can make more of this. So basically what you're going to want to do first is go to challenges and get the daily egg hunts done. So if we go and we scroll to the bottom, it's going to be in the Color Smash Jamborees, the word scramble, and then the daily egg hunt. So the daily egg hunt I advise doing every day. Do all 10 of them, because you can get 200 candy each if you do it. I put out a video on this completing them all 10 straight through. It took me about 20 minutes. So that comes out to about 2,000 candy in 20 minutes. And then some of them I don't get 3 stars every day. So for instance, completing 8 passes on 10 plays, I don't do. So I probably get about 1,500 candy in about 10-11 minutes. And you're really not going to be able to beat that based on the prices of players and how much that's actually going to get you, because getting about 2,000 candy an hour is about 20k an hour. So on these other methods, that's pretty much what you're going to be doing with the word scramble. So obviously, depending on which letter, you can choose which letter you want to repeat. I calculated it. Loading in time and completing the solo took me a little bit under 6 minutes, because you basically get the kickoff. You get the ball to start the half. You just chew clock. It takes you about 5.5 minutes to complete. So you could probably complete it about 10 times in an hour if you wanted to. And if you get no letters, you get 125 candy no matter what for completing it. And then the R challenge pack gives you 150 candy. So that's 275 candy every 6 minutes, let's say. And since you're going to be in there, you can repeat it. You don't have to wait for loading screen. So you can probably get about 10. And it's pretty AFK because you can just sit there with your controller, chewing clock, watching TV, going on your computer, doing things like that. You don't have to be really focused because they never touch the ball. They don't have timeout, so it makes it super, super easy. but that's 275. So that would come out to about 2,750 candy an hour if you were to do it base. So that's about 20,000 coins an hour just by completing that, and that's without getting any letters. So we just checked out the letters. So if you were to let's just say if you were to get 1 R an hour, that would basically mean you would get about 2,500 candy, because the R challenge pack you wouldn't get the 150 from there. So you would lose a little bit of candy plus an extra 45 or 40,000 coins at this moment. So obviously, that would be beneficial. I'm assuming some of the cheaper letters. So if you're doing the ones that are only 1850, there's probably a better chance you get those letters, in my opinion, but they obviously go for cheaper. So those you might get 1 an hour and it'll be an extra 13K, whereas the R, you might not get one for 2 hours, but it'll be 45K. So it's definitely RNG based. At the bare minimum, you're going to make 20K, plus any of the letters you get would be bonus on that. But why I wanted to say or to make this video, because obviously a lot of people are just going to say, hey, let me just jump into the R's and go ahead and grind this out, which is definitely a case that you can do. I've already completed the color from the set, and I want to show you the sets that they're not repeatable, at least right now from what I can see. The one set I have completed isn't repeatable, and none of them say repeatable, so unless it gets changed. So in the word scramble, this is what the letters are used for. So we have Bloom, we have Lucky, which Lucky is not out yet, and we have Bunny. So I'm personally going to be trying to complete all of these. So I will be focusing on the challenges. For instance, I don't need an R. I'm going to be focusing on the 4,500 letters on each of these 3. The reason is I will just buy the ones that are 1850 candy, to be completely honest, because you will get very good players. For instance, if I was just to buy the 1850 for Lucky and get the rest of them, then when you quick sell the 93 to 96 player, you're going to get a lot more of it back. So personally, how I'm going to be farming it is figuring out if you can actually make more coins doing a different method. So we just did the calculations, and I said it's at least 20,000 coins an hour, if not more if you do get a word scramble. But the thing is, you do not have to do this method to actually make the most candy per hour. And that's where a lot of people do make mistakes when you're in promos like this. If you can do any other method that makes you more than 20K an hour, you definitely want to go ahead and do that. Because if you make anywhere from 30 to 40 to 50K, you're probably going to make more than you would on just completing those challenges. So depending on how AFK you want to be, there is different challenges. I've definitely posted challenges in the past, and I will just go on to them and show you some of them. So training currency, obviously Theme Diamond 2 set pieces were very good. Prices go down. They have been going down because the market's obviously going down. So it's probably not as much profit there, but it definitely could be profitable just based off of the training value that you have to pay to get these pieces, and then the way you can sell them back. It still makes sense. You're just not going to make a ton of profit depending. It does go into a lot of RNG. And another one that is really good is the Get a Player packs. I love the Get a Player packs. I'll just open up a couple just to show you. Because at the bare minimum, you're going to get silvers. You make your coins back. And if you get good pulls, every gold you get is like 1,000. If you get elites, obviously you make a ton more. And it's super easy. You just open them up. You really can't lose much on them, at least any. If you were to get 10 silvers and sell them back for 550 each, which they will, you would make your coins back, but you usually won't get all silvers. But you really want to calculate, could you make 30 to 40,000 coins an hour doing that? Maybe, but you also have to be very more click intensive. So keep that in mind when you're doing these, methods. And there's definitely different packs in the store you can try under the candy as well. I personally haven't tried, the 91 to 95s or the 87 to 95, just because you do have to spend a lot of candy, and if you get bad pulls, you will not make it back. So I personally have not done it, but you definitely could try that. And I might try it a little bit just to go ahead and test it out. But like I said, what you want to do is farm either the lower overall letters because the RNG is going to be higher, or the higher overall. And you can farm the candy, get the 2,000 every day, or at least the 1,500 from the daily challenges every single day, and then figure out what's going to be your best coin making method. So if you can find something that's better than about 20 to 30,000, you're going to want to go ahead and do that rather than grind out these letter challenges, because you can just use those coins that you make, buy players that are worth candy, quick sell them, for the candy, and then go ahead and either buy letters or go ahead and buy grand eggs, whatever it is you are saving up for. So hopefully this helps you put it into perspective. I know this isn't really like a, glitchy coin making method, but I hope this puts it in perspective, because a lot of people don't pay attention. And really, if you had a method that can make 100,000 an hour, you're way better off doing that than grinding out a letter. That's just my perspective on it. Definitely let me know with any questions or comments down below. Drop a like on the video if it does help you out. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you next time.